This is an eastern blue-tongued skink, Tiliqua skincoides. The eastern blue-tongued skink can be found across most of Australia's east coast. The eastern blue-tongued skink is commonly encountered as an amazing garden creature. It eats many species of snail, native plants, fruits, and vegetables. The eastern blue-tongued skink is a very well-known omnivore and is extremely slow. It is pretty much a digestion plant on legs. Blue-tongued skinks can be easily identified from other lizards because of their strange body shape and their clunky heads, and also their smooth fish-like scales, which are very nice to the touch. The eastern blue-tongued skink can grow 50 to 60 centimeters long, and they have an incredible bite force. If you look, you can see their giant jaw muscles on the side of their heads. The blue-tongued skink has a lazy nature and has tiny little stubby legs, which make it very hard for it to climb around and move quickly along the ground. This is where its size comes in. Most predators will be scared off by the immense size of these blue tongues, meaning that they won't be so interested in killing them. You don't want to pick up wild blue tongues because, unlike this amazing pet blue tongue, they will be a bit more nippy. This blue tongue's been in captivity all its life, and it won't be gaping at you and trying to bite your fingers off. Meanwhile, a wild blue tongue, you're going to meet its jaw end, and it's those huge muscles and teeth in its jaw that will really rip you to shreds. Blue-tongued skinks do something called thermoregulation. Most lizards do this. It's when the skink, when it gets too cold, it goes out into the sun and heats itself up. When it's too hot, it goes in the shade and cools down. This is because a blue-tongued skink is cold-blooded, and it needs to absorb heat from the climate around it and change its body temperature. This is called an exotherm. Blue-tongued skinks, like most other skink species, can throw their tail. It may grow back, but it holds all their fat stores. Blue-tongued skinks exhibit a certain trait of sexual dimorphism. The male blue tongues have a smaller head in comparison to their body size, while the females have a much larger, more clunky head than the males. And just like most lizards, the blue-tongued skink has a third eye on top of its head in its middle scale. This third eye is directly rooted to its brain and can help it see whether it is light or dark. Lizards like this favourite food are snails, and this is why you shouldn't use snail poisons on your yard, because a beautiful lizard like this can eat a poisoned snail, which is dying slowly, and then it too may die. And then the process continues when a larger animal eats the skink when it's dying, and then everyone has a bad time. These lizards make great pets, and with their docile nature and inquisitive mindset, you can see that they will reward you, and they will be an enjoyable pet for the next 20 years that they can live. You need a license to keep these lizards in captivity here in Queensland, and this is my pet blue tongue. He has a license.